This is the story of two orphan children, Adam and his little sister Layla. They lost their parents in a car crash 2 years ago, right here in a small town in Texas. Since then, they lived with their uncle and aunt. But instead of love, they were treated with cruelty. Adam was just 8. But he had to carry heavy water buckets and clean the backyard shed. Little Layla, only 5, was forced to do dishes and mop floors. Their Aunt Sabrina yelled all the time. She never gave them proper food or clothes. As Eid al-Adha came closer, everyone in the neighborhood was excited. Shopping, cooking, decorating. But for Adam and Layla, it meant more work, more shouting, and more pain. One night, Layla looked up at her brother and asked, "Do you think we'll ever have our own Eid?" Adam stayed silent, holding back tears. One day, Adam sat under a tree near the mosque, tired and hungry. He heard a soft voice reading the Quran. An old man in white clothes saw him, smiled, and offered him a sandwich and some water. He said, "Allah sees you, son. He never forgets those who are patient." When Adam got home, Aunt Sabrina screamed. She accused him of stealing her gold bracelet. She slapped him, dragged him inside, and locked him in the basement. Layla cried as she tried to wipe the blood from his forehead through a small crack. That night, while everyone was sleeping, Adam slowly opened the door. He gently woke Layla and said, "Let's go. We can't live like this anymore." She asked softly, "Will Mommy come too?" Adam just nodded, and they walked into the night, barefoot but brave. The next day, both of Aunt Sabrina's expensive Eid goats fell sick and died. Soon after, Uncle Raymond's farm dried up. His business failed, their kids got sick, and the money was gone. This was not just bad luck. It was Allah's justice. 12 years passed. No one knew where Adam and Layla went. But one day, on Eid morning, a black SUV arrived in the neighborhood. A young, successful man and a graceful woman stepped out. It was Adam. Sabrina broke down crying at the door. "I was wrong. Please forgive me." Adam held her hand and replied softly, "We forgave you long ago. We trusted Allah to handle everything." They took their uncle and aunt to the city and gave them medical care and support. They showed what Eid is really about. Not just the sacrifice of animals, but the sacrifice of ego, hatred, and revenge. Because Allah sees everything and rewards those who forgive. A new chapter begins. A few months after Eid, Adam and Layla invited local orphans to their home for dinner. They had built a small shelter beside their home where children with no families could live safely. Adam named it Hope House. It was built on the belief that no child should ever sleep hungry or cry alone like they once did. Every evening, Layla would sit with the younger kids and help them with homework. Adam taught them about honesty, faith, and how to dream big, no matter how painful the past. He often said, "Allah gave us a second chance, so let's be the reason someone else gets theirs." One day, while volunteering at the local Islamic center, Layla met a kind woman named Mina. She had once been homeless and now worked as a social worker. They became best friends, and soon Amina joined Hope House as a counselor. Together, They helped many broken hearts heal. As word spread, people from nearby towns started donating books, clothes, toys, even scholarships. Adam and Layla's small home became a hub of light and love. And every Eid, they made sure each child had new clothes, gifts, and a seat at the dinner table. Uncle and aunt, now aged and weak, watched this transformation with tearful eyes. They would often sit quietly in the back during Eid prayers and say, "We lost our way, but these two brought us back to Allah." And so, the two orphans who once cried alone under the stars became the stars of their community, proving that pain, when met with patience and faith, becomes a path to something beautiful. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Let this story of faith and forgiveness reach every home this Eid.